but like when handling like viewers and stuff, like if there's a conflict, you gotta like be on top of your viewers because some viewers get like really passionate and really love what they're doing, and they don't have like. Well, some people, some chatters I've seen, maybe they do have a malicious intent. But the one thing I've noticed that if I mold, chat's like a little child. It's like a monkey. Like if streamer's upset, chat goes off the rails, and they will join you, they'll back up their streamer. You're mad, we're mad. And the big thing I've noticed is like if you just say you're happy and that you just you always say, hey chat, go show love, go do this, chat eventually starts doing that automatically. And I always feel like chat's behavior, not all the times, it does get to a point like you're always going to have those people who are just dicks no matter what, but usually I do find that a large amount of people will follow the streamer's behavior. There's still always going to be that 20% that are just going to be dicks. But I find that as long as I always have a positive attitude, no matter what, and no matter what conflict, no matter what, I'm always like, hey chat, go over to this streamer, go show love, go make sure that they are appreciated. It's usually does quiet down a lot of haters as well, is one thing I've noticed, because like there's been times where like I've had an unfortunate RP scenario, maybe I've crashed the car to scuff or something, and I'm upsetting spaghetti, and then chat just goes like off the rails, and it's like hey, I promote that activity. So it's like the main thing is like no matter what, no matter if you're like getting gunned down or robbed or you're robbing someone, you always go and send positivity over to the community, and usually it benefits the best.
Yeah, I think from the perspective of like on being on the receiving end of chatters, I think we all have been, and there's not much to do besides mostly try to ignore it or make light of it and have fun with it, because it's just like a part of the environment that we exist in. It's just something that does happen. So especially if you are doing conflict with creators who are larger than you or who are large at all, there are people out there who can't separate things, but I think as long as we all can, that's the important thing, because we can deal with the hate,
Yeah, so it's like Whippy, you're like so spot on with that, because like I've also noticed like that was a huge thing. Like when you can kind of tell like the way viewers act is because of how who they're watching is acting, is what like that's like pretty spot on. So like when we were like, when I was like trying to form the Clownsville in 3.0, like unite clowns and stuff like that, I noticed like I'm like, okay, like now I'm gonna roll around with a group of people, and like I always like kind of acted a certain way all the time, and like like and Bon, like when you joined and stuff, like you're like you had that OOC talk, right? So you have your NoPixel rules, but there's also OOC clown rules, right? And rule number 1 is you are not allowed to mold on stream. Otherwise, you're not going to be part of this group anymore. Simple as that.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That was rule number 1.
Good.
And everybody was pretty good with that. We've had 2 slips, but they don't.
Listen, I molded that one time, okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. It was a bad moment for me.
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Like the rule, like having rules for your group OOCly and getting everybody on the same page is good. I know you got to vent. Like things happen. Like I get frustrated too, but I'll never show it. That's for off stream, right? You get together off stream, you get in a voice call, then you vent, right? Then you vent about stuff. You don't gotta let everybody see that.
How much did you shit talk to me then?
Bro.
We have a whole channel for you in Discord, dude.
Very rare I get upset about anything.
Yeah.
I think another. Sorry, go on.
No. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Yeah, I won't be long. So I think one thing I forgot is that I think like some people might say it's a little bit too far, but like I keep it within my circle. Is that we like my mods will like we have like a whole Discord, and anyone who's in my group and in my channel will have their channels and their chat in a Discord. And if one person gets banned in, say, Mungo's chat, because like they're saying, why'd you join Dundee? Dundee's way worse than Chatterbox. You know how bad of a leader he is? He got shot in the head. Okay, he can't be trusted. No. He's saying, Whippy sucks, this sucks. It's like, well, he'll get banned in Mungo's chat. But then it's like, why would I want him in my chat? And so we do cross bans across our circle. And so that usually keeps a lot of hoppers away as well, because what we found is like some people will have a favorite member in a group, and then they literally will go and shit talk another member in the group, and then there was one time I had a 56-month sub in my chat. He was like the most never banned ever. He was going around shit talking other like my friends in my circle, in my friends' chat. I'm like, why would I want you in mine? So it's like managing that community and make sure you move all members that are being toxic across my friends' streams is another thing, is how we reduce chatters. And so usually we found a positive effect from that when we do that.
And Ray,
Yeah, no, that's go on, sorry.
oh, I was just saying, Ray, what about for you? Because like there's probably like a different pressure from you. I also
I
do
feel
think
responsible.
you are the biggest
For
streamer we've
sure.
had on the podcast. So this is a great question for you. It's like, how do you manage your community, interacting with all these people? Because it's not like it's not me young, right? It's not someone who's like your roommate who you live with, right? So how do you
like
manage
all
them for that?
brand new people that
Yeah.
my community is being introduced to. I want drama. I want chaos. And I realize that I think there's genuinely people that are afraid to roleplay with me because of the crazy people in my community. There's just some really bad eggs in there. And it's obviously like the more people you have watching, there's going to be like a larger 1% that's going to be, very bad and treat others so poorly. So, for example, with the Carmela incident with Raymond and her beefing and stuff, like I communicated with her. I messaged her out loud. I said it out loud. If there's anyone that you want me to ban in my chat as well, let me know. Like, let me know if my people are chat hopping, if it's horrible. And like, I'm just very vocal on stream that like when our issue happened with Bon and Raymond, I made it clear, like, this is what I want. Like, you guys, and also I raid all the time. Like, I always will talk about just like the streamer and how great they are at role playing, and like this is what I want. My character doesn't, but out of character, like keeps it entertaining. If you want me to have fun and keep playing, then I need to be having a good time. And I'm just so grateful for other role players that are able to like give that kind of RP, because I understand like when there's like conflict, viewers get so protective over their favorite characters and stuff. So I just try to reiterate all the time that it's treat it as a reality TV show. Treat it as it's just never talk about the streamer, only the characters. If you're gonna do that, then it used to bother me in 3.0 when people would like, hate my character. And at the beginning of 4.0, Raymond was really annoying. Like I hated her. But I just keep reiterating, just give it time.
Oh, yeah. Why was everyone so nice to you? I saw Raymond at the start there. I was like, yo, fuck Raymond, bro. Like that's why we had the Mickey Raymond beef, man. That shit was great.
You can do that though, because like we are friends IRL and we hang out all the time. Curse you.
Okay, but
but obviously when there's like new like friends, like I'm making a lot of new friends, talking to a lot of new people I've never met before, learning about like who they are in real life and in character. It's like obviously, there's a dynamic, like there's very protective viewers and chatters and stuff. So it's very different. Like when you beef with me, it's like, oh, it's just Blau being Blau, but I just like don't want anyone to be attacked, and I feel responsible for it. Like it's my fault if my community is acting a certain way. So there's lots of banning.
I would to summarize this, I actually would say from what I've observed of like the conflict that you've started and the drama that you've started, I do think you are probably one of the better, if not even like one of the best role players at like managing your community for its size. So you should be proud of that. So good
Give her
job.
with flowers.
Thank you. It's impossible for it to be perfect, but I just feel so responsible, and I just like don't want anyone to feel hurt because of role playing with me. So
Secondly, I'm only saying that because a lot of your community's in my chat right now, and I don't want beef with you, OC. Thirdly, if you guys want a raid from Valkyrae, it sounds like you should just start conflict with their character. Sab, get Slacks to just do a deep investigation into Raymond, start that conflict. And,
Well, she's my shooter, but I can't find the gun.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.